What is up, YouTube? I am the original Renaissance man, Devon DaVinci, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. Now, before I get into this reaction, just a quick update. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Devon_DaVinci, spelled the exact same way as the channel name. There you will find a poll where I'm taking recommendations for what the name of the community is going to be. I already had 2 polls up. The winners of those 2 polls are now currently facing each other in the finals of the naming round. And the 2 names, I believe, are Renaissance Crew and the Codebreakers. So you go ahead and go to my Twitter and cast your vote for what the community name is going to be. And that'll be the name for the foreseeable future. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and try to react to another Ricky Gervais video. I did react to the Ricky Gervais 2016 Golden Globes when he hosted the Golden Globes, but it was taken down by YouTube. So to make up for it, I'm going to go ahead and check out at least I want to say 2 Ricky Gervais comedy segments today. The first one is going to be his comedy segment on fat people. Now I know this is going to cause all kinds of issues with some people or who knows, maybe it won't. I haven't seen this yet, so I don't know exactly what his take on the whole situation is, but I will give you my opinions if I hear anything that he says that might remind me of something, or if maybe I'll hold my comments off to the end. It depends on what's being said. Let's go ahead and check this out.
Things that we never did in the first place. Why are you applauding someone for suddenly acting like a normal member of society? It's like I've lost a bit of weight. I've lost about 20 pounds. Exactly. What? No. You're basically applauding me for only eating as much as I need now. I should have always been doing that. I got fat because I was a greedy, lazy bastard. There's no other explanation. And I needed people they come up to me now and they go, oh, well done, you look great. But they weren't telling me I looked terrible. They're basically saying I look terrible. No one told me at the time. It was really taboo. I needed waiters to come over and go, fuck off, you've had enough, right? And I've been criticised in the past for having a go at fat people. I've never had a go at fat people. I've only ever pointed out the fact that you get fat if you take in more calories than you burn off. That's simple science. I don't judge them in any other aspect of their life, but that's what happens. Yeah. You get fat if you take in more calories than you burn off.
Yep. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say something about this because this goes right down my area of expertise. Now, I went to college to be a personal trainer and everything. I ended up dropping out because it was a lot of money being spent on stuff I already knew, and I didn't really care too much about getting a certificate at some point. I just said, fuck it. But, yeah, the whole argument is the more calories you take in, if you don't burn off those calories, it will get stored into your body in some way, shape, or form. You will gain weight. Now, if you're looking to lose weight, it depends on what your goals are. Like, if you just want to lose weight, like just lower your weight, period, then yeah, you want to go ahead and burn more calories than you're bringing in. But if you're looking to actually shape your body up and get more, have your muscles to show more, then you have to focus more on macros, focus on your fat, protein, carbs. You gotta mess with those percentages and try to see what works for you for what gets you to the image that you eventually want to look like. I'm going to go ahead and save what else I was about to say, because I'm pretty sure he'll probably end up tackling it. If we're thinking the same way, he's going to tackle it at some point. So let's go ahead.
Okay, and that's indisputable. Okay, now the thing is, people think I'm having a go. I'm not, because I don't judge them. If I see a fat person, I don't make assumptions about him other than how they got fat. And this is the other thing. Wait, right? Not only is that what makes you fat, people know that's what's making them fat. No one got fat behind their own back. No one and went, what the fuck's that? Okay. It's not a surprise. It's a gradual process. You have loads of time to back out from this project. Also, no one's sneaking into thin people's apartments and injecting their lettuce with 1,000,000 calories. That doesn't happen, okay? They know what's doing. If you go to a bloke and he's surrounded by cakes and pies, right? And you go, you know what's making you fat, don't you? He doesn't go, is it all the running? He knows what it... But I don't make judgments, okay, other than how they got fat, okay? If I see a fat person, I don't go, oh, he's fat, therefore he's jolly, right? A lot of them are miserable, aren't they? If I see a fat girl, I don't go, oh, she'd be pretty if she lost weight. That's rarely the case, okay?
Hey, I will say that I don't agree with. There's been a lot of times where I've seen people that are overweight, and I was like, damn, they got cute features. Like, you can tell if they lost weight or something, they would be, like, supermodel bad. It happens a lot. Not saying they don't look good.
So don't fall for that, okay?
I'll say some more later.
A lot of them started eating because they had fuck all to lose. So, no. But there's no stigma attached because people don't even want to use the word fat now because I think it's derogatory. It's a real taboo subject. So they use euphemisms. They go, oh, you know Brenda, the big girl. What, 7 foot? No. Not to. No. What does she look like? Brenda, you know, she's the one who's clammy even in winter. Just say she's fat. Nothing wrong with it. It's their choice. It's up to you if you want to be fat. It's fine.
You know.
But they don't. They go, you know, Brenda, she's out of breath just standing up at her desk.
Yeah. The girl that snores when she's sitting down, you know.
But even though it is their own fault, and it is their own fault, I feel sorry for them, right? No, I do, particularly fat women, because fat is a feminist issue. Men get fat and we just go, fuck it, all bought and paid for, you know. We don't come under the same constraints of society, whereas women are inundated with images of how you should be, size 0 models, this diet, that diet, look like this, keep your man. And they make such an effort, don't they, fat girls? They've always got lovely hair, aren't they? They're always having their hair, don't they? Got lovely hair. Always got lovely hair. Always got those lovely false nails, haven't they? They make an effort. Anything but jogging. Right? They love high heels, don't they? They think it makes their legs look less. It doesn't. It just...
That's fucked up.
You can just hear him coming now. I don't want any fat people to feel uncomfortable at one of my gigs. So next time, buy 2 seats. I'm joking. I'm joking. Shut up. I'm not having a go. I'm just pointing out, you know. I was listening to the radio in England a few weeks back, Radio 4, quite highbrow. There was a discussion about political correctness. My name came up straight away, right? And there was this woman on there going, oh, yeah, well, it's not right. Ricky Gervais, he makes jokes about fat people. He wouldn't make jokes about gay people, would he? And being fat is like being gay. What? No, it's not. What? You can't choose your sexuality. As we've established, you choose whether to eat too much or not. You know, with your sexuality, you're born, you grow up, you discover you like same-sex relationships, and that's it. You're gay, okay? For being gay to be the same as being fat, you'd have to be born, be straight, grow up knowing you're straight, but gradually and consciously wean yourself onto cock. Oh. Happy 16th birthday, son. This is Raoul. Suck his cock.
Wow.
Sorry, father? Suck his cock. 16 now, suck his cock. I'm heterosexual. Oh, with his newfangled words. Suck his cock. Come on. I don't like cock, father. Doesn't like cock. How do you know if you've never tried it? Ah! Suck his cock. I don't suck one cock. Suck. That's not sucking it. That's playing with you. Put it in your mouth.
I'm starting to get Doug Stanhope flashbacks.
Have a go. You might like it. Oh, it's not so bad, is it? I fucking love these.
Wow.
If that happened, then being gay would be the same as being fat, but it doesn't. So it's not. Okay. I was on a plane last year, okay, going from New York to LA, okay, and me and my girlfriend were one side of the plane, there was the aisle, and the other side, there were these 2 huge fat women, okay, proper fat. One of them just got on and went, can I have a belt extension? Yeah, of course you can, you've earned it, right? So, proper, in fact, I was thinking of calling the pilot out and going, should one of us swap with one of them? Otherwise, we're just going to Canada. You know what I mean? And one of them was even fatter than the other one, okay? And she was there, and she'd got on the plane with one of those takeaway buckets of fast food. Bucket! I mean, there's your first clue. When did that happen? When did fat people just give up? When did they go into a shop and go, oh, fuck it, just treat me like a farmyard animal? Really? Give me it in a bucket. In fact, just strap it to my fucking head. And I'll just... A bucket? Really? You want your meal in a bucket? Yes. Right? So she's there and she's chowing down, right? And I swear she turns to her fat friend and says, this is the best fried chicken I've had all day. But I'm not having a go. I'm not having a go. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
All right, let me go ahead and pause it again. Yeah, I know. Well, at this point, I pretty much can give up my chances of ever trying to run for president because there's all types of ammunition on my channel that people can use against me. Well, actually, I would stand by it still, but chances are you guys voting probably wouldn't support me in a lot of stuff I say. Like I said, I have no issue with fat people. Like, if you choose to be fat, that's perfectly fine. I don't have an issue with that at all. I have an issue with people that pretend like being fat is natural. Or they look at you weird because you say being fat is unhealthy. I'm sorry, but it is. Statistically, from a medical standpoint, everything, it's unhealthy. Now, I'm not going to judge you for it. Like, oh, well, you're fat. No, if you're fat, then you're fat, whatever. It's statistic. I mean, it's just like something that is verified. Like, once your body fat percentage hits a certain point, you are considered obese. That's just how it is. And don't give me that stuff about women have more body fat than men. And so, because they do, but at the same time, proportion-wise, the looks reflect that too. Like, a guy with 15% body fat and a girl with like 20% body fat are going to look about the same. So even though she has higher percentage, she still looks the same. So a lot of people will try to use that as an excuse, like, oh, well, I'm a woman and our body fat is higher, and so I should have more fat. Like, no, if you look fat, then that means you have too much body fat percentage. Your body fat percentage is too high for where you should be, period. And this also goes into moderation. Everything should be done with moderation. Like, always, when I was dieting, I always took the idea of, like, portion control. That's the biggest thing you can possibly do, portion control. Buy smaller plates, eat half of what you would normally eat, and then wait about 10, 15 minutes and then go and eat again, because your body, it takes a while for your stomach to signal to your brain that you're actually full. So a lot of times you'll eat something and then immediately go and eat something else because you still feel hungry. But then in the middle of eating that second meal, you might feel like you're stuffed. Like, oh man, I think I ate too much. That's because your brain hadn't yet gotten the message that your stomach was full. And then by the time it did, you already added extra stuff on top of that. So always give your body time to adjust and things like that. And let me go ahead and continue this.
Because even though it is their own fault, and it is their own fault, I don't know if you know this about fat people, they fucking love cake. They love it.
Who doesn't?
They love it, right? And I blame the food industries, because you go into a supermarket and it's just packed with that stuff. Everything's packed with hydrogenated fats and extra calories and sugar and butter and everything, and they love that, okay?
That's true.
And there's always a big door, isn't there, to a supermarket? It's always, they've got a quadruple door, isn't it? No one's ever been too fat to get through the door of a supermarket, okay? And it opens automatically, so they don't have to waste calories pushing anything. There's just, and it's a good job it opens automatically, because usually it's glass and they can see the pie from down the road and they're in like that.
Wow.
Grazing, right? So, I say, keep the big door. Keep the big door. Sure, keep the big door. Come on, fat people. Come in you go. But when they get in there, it's all fresh fruit and veg. It's all whole grain. It's all stuff that's good for you, okay? Of course, they'll be confused at first. They go, well, that's not real food to them. They think Brussels sprouts is packaging, right? They're looking, where's the cakes? Where's the cakes? The cakes are over here, but the cakes are through a different door. But this door is human-sized, okay? So now they go, there's the cakes. They go, oh, fuck, I can't get in. I can't get through the fucking door. And they're starving. I go, oh, God, what's this? I've got to eat some, what's this, a banana? Like,
Oh,
and
man.
Oh no, I still can't. Back and have a carrot. Back and forth for days, and the fat's fallen off them. Soon they can slip through the door and have a cake. They can't get out again. No, but I mean.
That's too funny. Ricky Gervais is a legend. The guy's hilarious. He hits all kinds of topics that most people probably wouldn't, because I know everybody says there's like this PC culture and everything, which to an extent I agree with. I do think that, especially people on the left, I'm on the left too, so I'm willing to look at myself and admit that our side has some fucked up people in it. They'll sit there and see everything as offensive, and instead of like just taking it on the chin, they like assume like, oh, we have to get rid of everything that offends us so we can go through life and not have to get criticized or anything else like that. Sometimes criticism is needed. Sometimes criticism is something that will make you into a better person, because when someone looks at you in the face and says you look ugly as fuck, there's no better motivation to get up, go to the gym, start working out, start reading up like stylish magazines and fashion magazines and try to get yourself looking good, buy the right cologne, and have your hair looking nice and everything else. Like, there's no better motivation to make that person eat their own words than to go out and actually change and do it. He is right that the thing that most people that are overweight tend to do a lot is they tend to eat a lot of processed foods and things like that. Processed foods are designed to be addictive. They're designed for you to keep coming back for more and to continue to feed your face until you are overweight. They don't care about your health. They only care about you giving them money so that you would keep on eating there. Something I read up about when I was dieting was, when you are eating some type of food, make sure when you look at the ingredients, there's nothing in there that you can't pronounce or anything. If there's an ingredient on the box that you have to look up to figure out what the hell it is, don't eat it. If it has a scientific name, don't eat it. Eat stuff with natural names and ingredients. Like, if you buy peanut butter, the only thing that should be in it should probably be peanuts, maybe some type of molasses or sugar, and oil. Like, that's it. If it has anything more than that, then chances are it has all types of weird stuff in it that's designed to, fuck with your body. And not only that, but they also be the most fattening of foods, the ones that have all these extra ingredients and stuff like that. Like, they always have the most fat, or they have the most sugar, and sugar can be just as bad as fat, so make sure you pay attention to that as well. And before I end this, I'm going to go ahead and tackle another thing that really pisses me off, and it's something that I think actually caters to the whole what's the opposite of fat shaming? The people that are like obese, but they get mad at you for like having like sympathy for them, like, hey, you should probably start working out, that don't look healthy, and they get mad at you like you fucked up. And this is fucking Planet Fitness. Now, Planet Fitness to me is one of the worst gyms of all time. Who the fuck serves pizza and cookies and shit when people are trying to work out? That's literally like a fucking rehab center on Fridays giving out fucking drugs. Like, are you kidding me? These people are in here trying to work out and make themselves into better people and get in shape and stuff like that. And then you're going to turn around and give them stuff that has the opposite effect. That's like, might as well just have a motherfucker handing out crack and fucking meth in a goddamn rehab center. Like, yeah, that's not going to fix anything. And then they talk about being a judgment-free zone, yet they're the only judgment gym that I can think of. Like, any person that goes to a gym regularly, they usually know if you see someone fat in the gym, nobody's in there like criticizing them or joking on them or anything like that. If anything, I'm giving them all the props in the world, because they actually have gotten up and they're doing something that most people don't do. And that's the first step when it comes to getting into shape. That's actually getting up and going. Like, one of the things that I always had trouble with was getting like the motivation to get up and go to the gym. And then it got to the point where I was like, you know what? Let me just get up and go out. Let me get up and walk outside. Let me pack my stuff and walk outside. As soon as I'm outside, then I can ask myself, do I want to go to the gym today? And then if you get to the point where like you already got your workout outfit on, you got your bag packed, and you got your music on and everything, once you get out into that situation and step outside your house and then ask yourself, do I want to go to the gym today? Chances are you'll probably say yeah, because you've already put the effort to actually going forward. So don't think about, okay, should I go to the gym today? Think about, okay, should I get dressed as if I were going to go to the gym today? And then get dressed, go outside, and then ask yourself, okay, do I want to go to the gym today? Because chances are you'll like the answer that you end up coming up with. Anyway, that's been this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. I'm going to go ahead and move on to something else. Try to get one more Ricky Gervais video in if I can. That's pretty much it. So I hope to see you guys on the next video. I am the original Renaissance man, Devon DaVinci, signing out. Deuces.